thing, I put on waterproof mascara. Hey guys, it's Zoe, and today I'm doing another one of my advice or tips video. This one is how to get over a breakup, heartbreak, and everything like that, like when you break up with someone and the relationship ends. This is actually kind of emotional for me because I actually just recently went through a breakup. Probably no one knew that. But yeah, I'm not going to get into details because that's not what this video is about, and it's not really about my life, but I do have personal experience with it, and I'm going through one right now, and I have before, and as a lot of you know, we were dating for over a year and 3 months, so it was a really serious, long relationship that now is over with. So I do have some helpful tips and advice on how to get over it and what to do afterwards, and how to just move on with your life. So obviously it depends on what happened and how bad the breakup was, if you agreed on it. Even if you broke up with them and you left them, it's still going to hurt because you're still losing them, and they hurt you and you didn't want to think that it was over. So it's still, gonna hurt for both people no matter who did it. I'm sure you didn't really want to do it, but you needed to. So the first thing is to take down like any pictures and delete pictures, because if you have to constantly look at all of that stuff, it's probably not going to make you happy. Yeah, when you're dating, all the memories are good, but when you're not dating, the memories become sad because, you think about all the good times, and that's okay to think about the good times, but, if it's like haunting you, probably not a good idea. So, take down in the pictures, go through your phone, your computer, and just delete all of the pictures so they're gone. That'll help you kind of have closure. And thing like that is to put all your gifts that you got from them or that you're going to give to them, all of the memories, anything, put them all in a pile, put it in a box and maybe store it. If your stuff was expensive and maybe you'd still use it or something, and you don't want to just throw it away, you can keep it in a box, but put it away. Don't keep it out, again, reminding you of it until you're ready to, have that stuff out, because it's going to bother you. Or you could throw it away, or you can give it back to them if you're willing to work that out with them and give, trade off everything. But I would just say put it all in a box and just put it away, get rid of what you want to get rid of. And so again, it's out of sight, out of mind. Another thing is that you need to get closure. It depends on who you are and who they are, again, how bad the breakup was, but there's going to come a point where you're going to need to get closure. Maybe not right away, you're probably not ready, especially if you try to talk to them right after the breakup, it's probably not going to be a good idea. But kind of get closure for yourself, whether closure is just getting rid of all their stuff and never speaking to them, or if closure is, actually saying goodbye to them one last time, getting one last hug, just agreeing to go separate ways. Do is hang out with your girlfriends. It's time to have a girls' night. Get your mind off of it. Sometimes being alone helps, but sometimes being alone makes it worse because that makes you think. You have time to think, and then you're sitting alone and you feel alone, and it's just a mess. So I would recommend, hanging out with friends, maybe going out with your girlfriends and hanging out, inviting someone over, having a sleepover, anything like that, going out to a movie, and because they're your friends, they know how to make you feel better. Talking to people, that helps with every situation, even if you don't really want to talk about it, you don't have to tell everyone, the whole world, but you can just talk to someone that you trust, your friends for example, and just talking to people about it, and just getting it out and venting kind of helps. And cry. You have to let it out, and it's okay to cry. It's not bad to, feel sad about it, even if you're the one that left. It doesn't matter, you're losing a person, especially after a really long time or all those memories, and that's gone. It's losing anyone hurts, and it kind of just feels like a big part of you is missing. You lost a big part of your life. And all the memories, all the future plans you guys had planned, it's all gone. And I understand that. It's okay to cry. It's okay because you can let it out and you can feel better, because eventually you won't cry anymore. You know, it's okay to cry to your friends. Get hugs. You know, get it out. Treat yourself. Make yourself feel good. You know, they lost you. That's their loss. And now you can make yourself feel better and look good and feel good. And, you know, that might make them be like, dang, like I lost that. You know what I mean? Like, go tan, go get your nails done, go get your hair done, do your makeup, buy a pretty outfit, you know, eat healthy, do whatever you want to do that makes you feel good, and it's going to make your body feel good, it's going to mentally make you feel good. Another thing, sounds really weird, but flirt. I'm not saying jump into another relationship, probably not ready for that anyways, and it's going to hurt, and you're not really going to want to move on from that person, but you need to. And, you know, sometimes it helps to kind of flirt, you know, you know, random people. I'm not saying just go out and flirt with all these people and, you know, all that, but you know what I mean, like, you know, some guy friends. It'll make you feel a little bit better because, you know, you're having fun again and you're being happy, and it'll help you realize that that person is not the only person that can make you happy. Do not stalk them. And this is like really hard for a lot of people, and what I mean by that is do not stalk their Facebook wall, do not stalk their Instagram or their Twitter, or have your friends find out what they're doing if he blocked you or something, or just don't. Like, for one, it's probably going to end up making you more sad, because what if you see something that you don't want to see, like him talking to another girl, or he deletes all the pictures and posts, like, you know what I mean? It's probably not going to make you feel any better. Yes, I know you want to see what he's up to and you want to know what's going on in his life, but why does it matter? I mean, you're moving on with your life, and if he wants to stalk you, you post amazing stuff, you know what I mean? And, you know, don't stalk him. I'm not saying you have to delete him as a friend or block him unless he's, like, harassing you or it was a really bad breakup, but don't just go back, search his name, and go to his page. You know, number one thing, like I said in my happiness video, is to be positive. Think of the future. So, yes, it hurts now, you're in pain now, and it's recent. It's going to take a few weeks, even a few months to get over that person, and that is okay. You know, it's heartbreaking, it hurts, but think about your future. You're what, a teenager? You have your whole life ahead of you to find someone, and not trying to be negative, I'm saying this about myself because obviously it didn't work out, but usually high school relationships, even if they last 2 years, 3 years, they probably won't be the person that you marry. They could be, and that's amazing, but for the most part, something happens and you break up. We're still teenagers. We're still changing. We're growing. We're learning who we are. We're making mistakes. We don't know exactly what we want, and people mature at different ages, and we change our minds, our feelings change. A lot of stuff happens. We're still getting, you know, into an adult, and yes, it hurts, but one day you're going to be married to someone that loves you and wants to be with you. Another thing is to remember why you broke up. Think about it. What if you miss them so much and you're like, maybe I can try to get back together with them, maybe they'll change, or I can forgive them and I'll give them another chance. Maybe, but try to remember why you broke up, and that may change your mind. You know, it depends on, again, how bad the breakup was and what happens, but you got to remember why you broke up, and if it's a bad reason or if it was a bad breakup, it's probably not going to make you want to be with them. No matter how much you miss them or not, think about if you got back together with them, would that change? You can't hang on to them. You have to move on. You don't have to rush. You do, you know, take your time, but don't hang on to them. Don't text them and blow up their phone and try to, you know, get them to feel sorry for you, and, you know, it's going to make you feel sad, and if they don't like you anymore, then it's just going to make you feel worse. And again, you're never going to be able to get over them, and you're just going to hang on to them, and they're going to either move on, or it's just going to be up and down roller coaster, back and forth. It's going to be a mess, and, you know, you just need to move on with your life. Remember your worth. A person is not your happiness, and a person doesn't complete you. You can be happy without that person. Just because that person came into your life, you shouldn't rely on a person to make you happy. You should be happy by yourself. So when that person is gone, yeah, they may make you sad, but you can still be happy. They don't complete you. You were complete before them, and you have to remember what you're worth. Prove them wrong. And again, depending why you broke up, who broke up with you, who broke up with who, how bad it was, but prove them wrong. Show them that you are happy and you're gonna be okay, because sometimes they want to see you suffer, or they want to see how sad you are without them. And you know, at school, you know, show them I'm okay, you know, and prove them wrong. If they think something about you, prove them wrong. And you know, let them see you move on with your life, and let them see you be happy. Give it time. Be patient. You know, everything takes time, but like the quote says, time heals all wounds. Whether it's a physical wound that has to heal, takes time, or a mental wound. Everything takes time, and you have to be patient. To wait for your hair to grow out, you have to be patient. To wait for your nails to grow, you have to be patient. To wait for your bruise to go away, you have to be patient. Give it time. You know, don't rush it, but also don't hang on to them. It may seem painful, and you're gonna cry, and you're going to want them back at a point. You're gonna miss them, and then you're gonna be really angry at them. You're gonna go through all the phases, you know, but once that all passes, you're going to still be here, and you're gonna be the same person you were, and you're gonna be even healthier because you're going to learn from it. You're going to be stronger. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed, and you know, it's hard, but you can do it, and I believe in you. And if you need help on being happy throughout this, or just being confident, I will link down my confidence video on how to not care what people think, and my happiness video on being positive. I'm really, really proud of those videos, and those help with any situation you're in, something like this. Anything you go through, those two videos are probably very, very helpful for anything, and we can get through this together. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later.